thankfully, the founder of Natron Probiotics, Natasha Trenev, is with me today. So what I love about Natasha is she not only has the science, she has one of the world's biggest libraries on microbiology. She has a full-time PhD microbiologist on staff, but she has the boots on the ground, hundreds of years experience in cultivating powerful, potent bacteria that keep humans healthy. And okay, I want to move to, we have a bunch of questions that have come in from readers of my books and people who are following my protocols, and they're working with the Natron Probiotics. So first question is from Sally, and she says, my question is in regard to Healthy Trinity. So after following the Listen to Your Gut protocol in 2017, my husband has greatly recovered from a serious flare-up of Crohn's disease. Natron Probiotics played a huge role in his recovery, and he continues to take Megadophilus, Bifido, and Digestolac once a day. But for some reason, he can't tolerate Healthy Trinity. This is confusing because I thought Healthy Trinity was basically the other 3 probiotics in one capsule. It would be so much easier for him to take 1 capsule a day, but whenever he takes a Healthy Trinity, he experiences bloating and discomfort. Is there a reason for this?
Yeah, it's no logical reason, because there are the exact same bacteria that he's taking in Megadophilus, in Bifidobacter, and in Digestolac. It's just that the bacteria are concentrated in the Healthy Trinity, and they're much more potent. Because
Isn't there a higher Bifido dose in the Healthy Trinity?
That is correct. It's 20 billion versus 5 billion of the Acidophilus and 5 billion of the Bulgaricus. So, yes.
And I have another idea looking at this. The Healthy Trinity does not contain any growth medium, does it?
No, very little, almost none, because that's why you give up the growth medium, because you microenrobe it with the oil to ensure maximum survival through the bile and the stomach.
So tell us how the growth medium would be benefiting him or helping him.
The growth medium is where we call it this intrinsic supernatant. In other words, we grow the bacteria in a medium and with stimuli that they like, so that we encourage them to deposit the most beneficial byproducts in that growth medium. Once it's fermented, it becomes the supernatant. And in that supernatant, you have natural antimicrobial substances, possibly hydrogen peroxide, peptides, amino acids. These are all important messengers and nutrients that your, wounded gut needs. And so,
sorry, keep going.
Yeah, so that's why every one of our products is different, as we talked about it before. You can't mix all of this together, because here we have the 3 same microorganisms in a different delivery system and in a different combination than he can get in our single strain product, and it may be causing him discomfort. I think it's because his body's not ready for the strength of the Healthy Trinity. Sometimes people have to work up to the strong. This is, even at 30 billion, stronger than products in the market that are claiming 200, 300 billion, because of the way we grow the bacteria and maintain them.
Your bacteria, I think, are far more potent. I mean, no question. I've seen your facility. Okay, the other idea that occurs to me, because he's taking the powders once a day. So maybe if he took them twice a day and did that for 3 months and then tried the Healthy Trinity.
3 times a day. Remember, I taught you that, frequency is also important.
Well, I think he was if he's on the protocol, he was taking it 3 times a day, but it looks like he's dropped now to once a day because he's doing good.
Yeah. And the thing is that sometimes people 2 years later are able to take Healthy Trinity, because remember, each one of our microbiota is a unique ecosystem that's unique to him. We're only guessing at the disturbance that could have been made there, that he got Crohn's.
You know what I would test as well if I was him? I would take my Mega Bifido Digestolac once a day, and then also take the Healthy Trinity on the
Yes.
same day. I would try doing it that way, because maybe the growth medium, like you said, with that supernatant, it's providing him with something that he needs.
That's right.
So instead of taking either or, try to take both. And then maybe over time, he can switch to just taking the Healthy Trinity if that's what's going to make him be able to take it for longer.
And I want to also stress here that it's not the product that's causing the bloat.
Mm-hmm.
It's whatever the product is displacing. Remember,
Right. Good point.
bacteria are not happy when you displace them.
Right.
So you try to do the most damage to the host as a retaliation for you trying to displace them from their parking spaces on the intestinal wall.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Good point. All right. Next question from Peter. For someone affected by IBD, how long does high dosage Natron probiotics take to change the gut biome in such a way as to heal IBD and establish a good gut flora? I know everyone is different and has different stages of IBD. In my case, I have ulcerative colitis.
Wow, that's a loaded question.
How long is a piece of string?
Yeah, first of all, it's the body that heals itself. We're providing the tools for the body to heal itself. And again, it depends on how affected his ecosystem is that he got IBD. None of us know that. It's like I said, our composition of microbiota is unique to each individual as our fingerprint. So all we can say is it's a guess. And that if you want quicker results, you increase the amounts of products you're taking and the dosing. Take it 3 times a day and maybe take an additional Healthy Trinity at night. Try that for a couple of weeks and see if the increased dosing. I had one woman, I had to put her on 7 capsules of Healthy Trinity 3 times a day before we could get the results that she wanted. And then we titrated down, and got her back.
7 Healthy Trinity a day?
7, 3 times a day.
Yes. Really?
Yes.
For how many days?
She was on for several weeks, and we got the problem under control. She had extensive chemotherapy and radiation. She had multiple problems. She was completely burned out.
Come on over to listentoyourgut.com and grab my free ebook, What You Need to Know About Probiotics.